The perfect camera travel backpack? Does that even exist? Like many of you, I've gone through a ton of different bags for my cameras, whether it be the sling type of bag or whether it be the messenger style. I haven't tried the backpack version until now, and that's coming right up. Hi, I'm Arnie of Arnie and Jo Are on the Go.com, where we talk travel, tech, and lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, and if you're new here, why don't you consider subscribing? Just click that big red subscribe button down below, and don't forget, click that bell icon also, so you'll be notified whenever we put up new content. As you've probably figured out, I'm never quite satisfied with the camera bags that I purchase for travel. Hence the new Lowepro that I just got a little while ago. This is the Fastpack BP250 AWII Mark II from Lowepro. Now, I saw this while searching and it looked like the perfect bag. It's big enough to carry stuff, yet light enough to be used as a day pack as well. So why don't we take a look? We'll dive right in and take a look at the features of this bag, why I chose it, and keeping my fingers crossed, this is going to work out to be the perfect bag. All right, so we've got a grip at the top, makes it really nice for grabbing off the ground. The other end, obviously a nice flat bottom that allows you to set it down safely. Inside the bottom is a rain fly that you can pull out, and it's attached so you won't lose it. Pull it out, it's got a nice little strap to it, fits over the bag. All right, so that's a nice little added feature. We'll stuff that back in there real quickly. Probably not going to be flat now though, but you get the idea. On the back, there are two straps. Obviously, it's a backpack, and they promise to be pretty doggone comfy. They're well padded. They have this mesh to keep it cool, as well as the back is well padded, and it has the mesh also to keep it cool against your back. It also has a sternum strap, which is adjustable, so that you can tighten it if you're bigger or smaller. They also slide up and down so for a much better fit. I really like that. I've never had a bag of any kind that's had that feature. Very cool. It also has a waist belt. And again, obviously it's going to be adjustable for different size waists. This also, now what I like, I don't usually use that too often. What I like is that there's a Velcro attachment, and that will actually come out. I'm not going to bother taking it. You can hear the Velcro in there. I'm not going to bother taking this out of there. But that's a nice little thing because I don't usually use that. I'm not, hiking for miles and miles where I need to have this thing sitting on my hips to spread out the weight. And frankly, I don't have that much gear that I'm going to be taking along either. But that's a nice little added feature. Another little added feature that's very, very cool for this is on either side of the bag, there's this little strap that pulls out and allows you to snap together and to put over the handle of your rollerboard. Just slips down, fastens on really nicely. That's a great little feature. More bags ought to do that kind of thing. And it has those nice pockets to be hidden away so they're not just dangling out there. That's well thought out. All right, and before we turn to the front, we're going to take a look also at the back because this is really something that I like a lot. Inside here, there are two sleeves, I guess you'd say. One big enough to fit a 15-inch MacBook Pro, which is what I have, and that's what's going to go in there. But it also has another sleeve in here that is great for putting an iPad or some other tablet, and it's suspended. So it's not down at the bottom. It's kind of got this little suspended pocket in there. I think that's so great because I take both of them. I take my iPad and I take my MacBook Pro. Just so nice to have that, and it's really well padded also. So that's the back. Now in the front, starting at the top, we've got this pocket right here that opens up for storage of any smaller things. That's up to you. Also at the top, you've got another bigger pocket, which I'm excited about. This has, you know, place for pens and, you know, who knows what you're going to take with you. Smaller pockets here, a bigger pocket here. I can see myself putting my passports and things like that in here. And a little key fob, if that's what you need. But what I like is that this part is separated from the main camera section, which is down below. This is big enough to put things that you might pick up as you're walking around, you know, who knows where you are, but I can see putting little, you know, maybe little souvenirs. Who knows what can go in here, but it doesn't have to be camera gear, and that's what I like, just being able to throw something in there. A jacket maybe, or a sweater, who knows. All right. Also, on the outside, on this side, you've got this mesh pocket that can be used for water bottles, what have you. How about a tripod? Slide a tripod in here. It's got this nice strap that can go around it, hold it in place. Very cool. Now I can see myself, I don't carry a tripod, but I do carry a gimbal, which I can see sticking in here when I'm not using it. Put the handle down here, put the gimbal part up here, and this will go around it to keep it from jiggling around. I think that's going to be a really good addition to this. Now, also on the other side, this is where you have a quick access pocket for your camera. Fits in here. Now, again, mine isn't going to be very deep because I don't use really big lenses. I have a Sony a6500, which I'm filming with right now, and it currently has a Sigma 16 millimeter on it, and that's about the biggest I go. And so this is going to be plenty of room for me. This center section here, you can pull this out and you can get a much bigger lens and a bigger camera in here if you want. Now this is for quick access, so you can just open this up, get in here, grab your camera, and you're good to go. But what's also cool is that you can open this little flap up here and open up this pocket, or I should say pull these zippers a little bit farther, open it up, and look at the access you have in here. And like all camera bags, these things are Velcro and they can be moved around. So however you want, there's just a ton of space in here. I will be able to get everything in here so that when we're going, I'll have all my batteries, my hard drives, cords, all that stuff stuck in here. Of course, I'm not going to take that with me as I'm out walking around. I'll leave that in the hotel room. So there's that extra little bit here. And I love the fact that it has that flap that covers it up. And I'll talk about that a little bit more. And there's one more little pocket here for extraneous stuff. Cords, who knows what, you know, it's all in your hands, obviously. And this flap, I like the fact that it does that and it keeps the zippers hidden a little bit. But when it's fastened with its buckles here, you can tuck a jacket in here, or a sweater, or heck, you could put a tripod in here if you wanted. There's all kinds of things. It's just an added little side benefit of this flap. You guys, I'm excited to use this. I think this might be the perfect camera backpack. Is there such a thing? I know I ask that all the time. There you have it. The Lowepro Fastpack BP250 AWII Mark II. Hey, you know, if you have one of these and you like it, tell me about it. I'd love it. If you have another bag that you think would work a little bit better, remember, I'm not talking about a bag that carries a ton of stuff. Just a good quantity of things, a couple of lenses, a couple of bodies maybe. I don't need a big monstrous thing. Why don't you leave us a comment down below about your favorite bag? Love to hear from you. If you like this kind of content, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, share. Are there enough things to do? We do appreciate you stopping by. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.